up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Using his legs, it's Jackson. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And now from the pistol formation. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now, it's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Pass complete on a crosser. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside. Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Powers into the end zone. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
He keeps it on the design run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sayin. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but they're right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got his man wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. It's a shotgun run call. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made in space. Look out. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Johnson. Open field ahead. He's breaking through. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. On the ground, it's Mobley. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Here comes the bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Using his legs, it's Rodgers. Sees an opening. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now with 1 second left in the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver grabs it. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
what an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. It's a quick grab. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Here comes the pressure. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking for a gap. It's Mobley. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Oh, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And the ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They're going to run it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Coming after him. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain just short of the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense. The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talk to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The end zone. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Gonna run it. It's Mobley. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. To throw, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Graham. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Drops it. Can you believe it?
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The shotgun running play call. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
He's got room to run. Look out. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they go on top here in the second half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Dropping back, it's Carr. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sanchez. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanchez. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Second down play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Incompletion sets up a second down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He could go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in on a bid for the national championship game. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No huddle now for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Keeper for the first down and more. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And the defense wraps him up.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it rip. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a...